Hey guys, it's Callie, and today I'm playing The Sims 4. I just got it, and you know what? Because I love challenges, I actually created my own, which I will be showing you. Aurora and I are going to do a couple different challenges together, but I thought to start us off, I would actually come up with an original one. So this is called the Boarding School Elite Students Challenge. That's a working title. It could change, but I don't know. Basically, the goal is you have a five students who are they cannot all be siblings. You can have sibling pairs and you can have one of them related to the two chaperones, if that's the right word. That's probably not the right word, but I'm going to use it. The two adults in the house. So, and the basic idea is that all of these students, they've been accepted into a very elite boarding school, and they have 2 weeks to prove that they can get an A average. So the goal is to basically, within 2 weeks, get the every student's average from a C to an A. Now, it is possible. I almost did it one time, and I think the only reason I failed during my first test is because one of my students caught on fire and then decided to skip school, despite the fact that I told her it was too bad she was going to school anyway. So, that was that. We're gonna see if I can actually do it. I will explain the rules as I go along. I do have the rules pretty much set. But first, let me introduce you to the characters. This is our first counselor. His name is Malik. He is a bodybuilder, and his traits are he loves the outdoors, he's outgoing, and he's a bro. Um, I guess I'll kind of show you the outfits I put together. It's not really that important, the outfits. You'll hardly ever see them in formal. I basically, with the formal, just went through and made sure they weren't wearing something stupid, which almost all of them were. And the athletic, pretty simple. I made the school colors red and black. So it would make sense that the athletic clothes in a boarding school would be provided by the boarding school, so they're the school colors. Um, Sleepwear, I did. Now, these are optional rules. A dress code is optional rules, but I have a dress code saying that all sleepwear must be modest. You have to be covering most of your legs and all of your top, and you have to be having something covering your feet. But that's just a little OCD thing about me, I guess. Because I like to have the dress code. And party, probably not that important. I was thinking about throwing a party at the end when I was doing my last, my testing playthrough. But that ended up not happening. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. Excuse me while I shut my door all the way. But, and then swimwear. Again, everything has to be covered. And there is a pool in the house that I built for these guys. So you could be seeing them in the swimwear. And here you go. This is Nina Winsong. She is the wife of Malik. You don't have to make your chaperones related at all. However, and while I'm talking, I'll go through our outfits here. However, if you have a co-ed dorm, you need a male and a female chaperone, and there must always be two chaperones. Formal, athletic. Um, I think I gave all the girls this athletic outfit. And her sleepwear, again, kind of modest. Not showing too much. Oh shoot, I didn't put her slippers on. Nope, nope, I'm breaking my own rules. There, feet must be covered. Sort of a protection thing. And party, probably won't see that. And swimwear. Alright. Alright, this is Zara on Zoe. And I actually did my characters in somewhat of a uniform for their everyday outfit. And by the way, I actually based these characters, well, all except for this last one here, on characters of the story I'm writing that's called Sunstone Valley that I post out on Fiction Press, Sparkatale, and then I make audiobook versions for my personal channel, which is Crystal Callie. So, I thought that was kind of neat. I don't know. So yeah, there's Zara's everyday, her formal. Again, you don't see them in this much. And athletic. Oh yeah. All of your students must have the genius trait. This is required. The other trait can be whatever you want. I made Zara a music lover and she has the musical genius aspiration. So the aspiration's not exactly a big focus point for the challenge, just as long as they have the trait of being a genius. Now, of course, I'm probably going to play with this family a little bit more after I've completed my challenge, which is why I spent so much time with that. And there's her PJs. I like that shirt, that little wolf shirt. It's cute. And then I honestly think I just like looked at her party and said, "Oh, that doesn't suck," and I left it. And then her swimwear, just a simple one-piece swimsuit and flip-flops. Alright. And this is Cormac McKeegan. He is related to no one. I don't know if I explained that Zara is related to Malik and Nina. She is their adopted daughter, and that's a part of the story that I'm writing. If I explained that, just, don't shoot me, please. um, so Cormac related to no one in this school. There's his like everyday basic kind of thing. Formal, I'm pretty sure I just left that as is. I might have changed a color or something. Athletic, again, I think it kind of matches Malik's. Um, I think I tried to do all the boys in those red shorts and a black shirt. And I think the other boy has those shoes too. We'll see, because he's up next. Pajamas, all blue! Yay! And I guess socks count as having your feet covered. Um, that rule is basically there for safety in case you prick your foot on something, I guess. I don't know. Party. Again, probably not gonna see him in it that much, but I think that looks pretty good. I don't know why. And then swimwear, all black. Alright. And this is Soul Rory. He's wearing basically the same thing as Cormac, except red shirt instead of black. Formal. He was wearing an ugly shirt before and I changed it. No idea. Athletic. Basic colors. Sleepwear. Yeah. Party. Again, just made sure it didn't suck. And swimwear. Okay, this is Shay Rory. And if you could see down there, she is Soul's sister. In the story I'm writing, Shay and Soul are actually twins. So that's why I kind of made them They have the same hair color, same basic complexion, same eye color, which is gray if you can't tell. I'm not sure if you can tell or not. So, oh yeah, and I think she's the only one who has that red jumpsuit. I think the other two have the white for their athletic. Other two girls. Sleepwear, party, and swimming. Okay, and has the self-assured trait. She wants to be a jokester. Did I go over souls? Excuse my um fumbling around here. He wants to be a mansion baron, okay? And then he has the active trait. Shay, she wants to be a jokester, and she has the self-assured trait. Now this is the last person. Her name is Nora. She's a party animal, and she's a snob. Which I basically put that in there for maybe some conflict. We'll see how that goes. There are bonuses within the challenge for making friends and also making enemies. And so I really spent the least amount of time on Nora because I didn't care. There's her formal, her athletic. Yeah, the white one. Shay's the only one with the red. It's all pink. That was the generated one, and the leggings I added. But that was it. And then I added the flip-flops, because you have to have shoes on all the time. That is the rules. So, now that we are all set, we know our characters, let's... If it'll go... There we go. There we are. We have them all. I think Nina is the only one with a red shirt that is not exactly that color red. And now that I've noticed, it's gonna bug me. Great. Alright, but like I said, if you wanted to do this challenge, the dress code is optional. I kind of have a thing for school uniforms with boarding schools. And I mean, most boarding schools would have a school uniform anyway. Oh my gosh. Sorry if my voice sounds terrible. One moment. Yeah, move them in. Another part of this challenge is that no one has a job. The only job is for the students to be in school. The two teachers, they don't join a career. So, how do you pay for them? Or how do they pay for everything? Now I can move them into the house I want them to live in, and I can show you guys the awesomeness I built, and also explain the rules for what your boarding school house has to have, because there is specific rules, or are. Grammar much? No. Yep. I want it furnished. I spent so much time furnishing it, it better be furnished. That's probably why it's part of the reason why it's so expensive. I have so much art and stuff in here. It's so cool. I shall give you a tour of the house and tell you basically for this challenge what a house has to have. Of course, we'll start around the outside because, well, that's not really the important stuff. I really wanted it to look very posh and expensive, so I did put in a pool and a garden and a little fishy fountain, which I like. I like the little fishy fountain. It's over here. My controls on my laptop don't work the way they should, I think, so I'm like clicking and dragging to get places. Okay, So as you enter the door, ta-da, you have a recreation area, which is kind of recommended. The only thing in here that is required are these chess tables because you use the chess tables, excuse me, you use the chess tables to get students focused before school. You want as many of them focused as possible. It's not possible to get them all focused at the same time right before school and have it, stick. This, that's not required. I just, okay, I'll put a card table there. Let me get this. There we go. Alright, these two rooms here, these are Malik and Nina's rooms. Um, I do plan on loading this house to the gallery, which is why I made two separate counselor rooms. Now, the counselors are the only ones who are allowed to have double beds. Every other student room must have a single bed. And yes, there are rooms for every student. So, we have your basic hallway here. Now let me put the walls up. There we go. A hallway. Nothing special, nothing in here is required. I just went a little crazy with the decorations. As I said, I was having fun with it, and that's what this game is for, right? And I have a whole bunch of art along this wall. Ta-da! And of course you need a kitchen, some kind of kitchen. Whoop. The kitchen must have all of your basic needs. Coffee maker not required. The stove is required. The refrigerator is required. And a dining table with at least 6 seats. That's required. In my first playthrough, I also had like a bar on the house that I was making. So they had bar stools and then this. And here I just put 2 dining tables. Reason being is that I find that when you tell them to do their homework, they're more likely to put it on the dining table. I guess I never really tried to have them do it, to tell them to do their homework when the homework's in their inventory. But, Sims are programmed to put it on the dining table anyway. So, plenty of dining table space required. Now, onto the bathroom. You don't have to have boys and girl bathrooms, but if you have like a locking doors mod, that would be helpful. I don't have the locking doors mod, but I still made the boy and girl bathrooms because, again, having fun with it. You must have at least 6 showers and 6 toilets. So I have 3 for each of the boys. Okay, here. Showers, toilets, boys' bathroom. Showers, toilets, girls' bathroom. And you also need to have a mirror in each bathroom in case they want to practice charisma. Because in order for students' grades to go up, they do have to have a skill up to a certain level as well. So the more, I didn't say you could do that. The more skill building items you have, the better. Here's the upstairs. This is where all the student rooms are. Now, the inside of the student room must be identical to all of the others. And it must have a bed, a dresser, and a desk with a computer and chair. Actually, no, take that back. You don't need to have the dresser. You need to have the computer and the bed. basically. But since, again, I was trying to make this look very posh, I even gave them all their own bookcase. So, whoa, wait a minute. I missed one. All that time and I missed one. No. Um, mm, I don't know how to copy items, so let me do this. Bookcase. No, I guess you don't have to have it as symmetrical as I do. Or like exact, like my rooms all match down to, the square. But that's because I like symmetry. Alright, let's go back into live mode. It's paused still. Okay, so you do have to have at least one bookcase in your building, but I figured put a bookcase in all their rooms, it's easier. Okay, and now your teachers must have an office area as well. Um, that rule might get taken out because I don't know that they're gonna actually use it like I want them to. But here's our little office area. If I can go cutaway walls. We got chair. It looks like a principal's office, basically. And it's got this little knight in the corner. Hold on. If you haven't seen, I actually put this guy multiple places. I like that little statue. I think it's cool. So it's in several different rooms. Wow. Okay, just, just go back. Thank you. All right, now another requirement is you must have a variety of skill building objects. You do have to have art related ones. So I have the guitar and the violin. I had an easel. It got taken out. Oh, I'm not going to worry too much about it. And then I have the microphone for the comedy skill. I found that that was actually one that went up really fast because in my other playthrough, they were watching the comedy channel a lot. So I put that in there and maybe it'll go up faster. And also, some form of gym equipment is required. You gotta keep them in shape. And that also is a skill, to be building up the levels, which you need to do. So that's basically it. There are bonus challenges within the challenge, which is like if one of your Sims makes a best friend with one of the roommates, you get extra point. If one of them makes enemies with one of the roommates, you get extra points. If one of them makes good friends with the teachers, you get the teacher's pet bonus points. I don't have names for any of the others, but So that's the basic idea of this challenge. I'm gonna go play it and we're gonna jump right into